Tennessee Titans at home Week 15 have lost 4 of their last 5.
Simmons, the fullback, 4th and goal. Levis to the end zone, and it is incomplete. The Titans come up empty.
Cincinnati Bengals roll into town, still hoping for a late season run that could produce a Christmas miracle. Last week, a pretty good start.
That's blocked and picked up by Cincinnati out across the 46. And the offense comes back onto the field for Cincinnati. And the wide eyes of Zach Taylor able to celebrate here something late in a ball game.
27 points was finally enough. Bengals offense continued to do its part last week. That's 5 straight they've scored at least that many.
Here he goes. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Bengals.
Tennessee's secondary has an en fuego Joe Burrow on their hands, tacked on 3 more touchdowns to a season total, which now sits at 33. Only 6 picks, 3+ TDs, 5 games in a row, 300+ yards, 4 in a row.
And here's what he's been doing again all year long and certainly tonight, and just throws an absolute dime there on the sidelines, moving around, and it's Micah Parsons who's chasing him.
Titans defense Burrow goes after, normally not very stingy, but they held the Jaguars to 10 points.
It's picked off, and just off IR, Chidobe Awuzie with his first INT as a Titan.
Didn't allow any touchdowns to Mac Jones, picked him off twice.
Jones, pressure coming, he's in trouble, and just throws it up, and it's picked off!
Okay, so Lil Mac and Joe are as similar as laxatives and chocolate. They look the same, but you know. Then there's Jamar Chase, struts in off a 177-yard, 14-catch, 2 TD game, 4-game TD streak that's seen him paint it 8 times, 85+ yards in 4 straight.
Chase is in for the touchdown. Front corner of the end zone.
T. Higgins, 23 yards versus Dallas. Andre Yoshivash, 41 yards.
Burrow extending. Wow. First down. Yoshivash.
And Chase Brown with 65 receiving yards, a score in their win.
And walking that tightrope, Chase Brown looked like he stayed in bounds.
Brown, 58 ground yards, 4.1 a carry. He takes on a Tennessee rush defense that held Jacksonville to 2.7 a run, holding it down to 4.1 a carry for the year, which is good stuff.
On the ground with Bixby, and Bixby not able to get away from Otis Reese.
Titans defense one of its better days, even if it was versus a points-challenged offense, which is how you'd describe their own O. Under 21 points, 8 of their last 9 games, after only putting up 6 against a Jags defense, not usually very hard to score on.
Comes back to the middle, fires end zone, incomplete.
Hard to score many points when your quarterback only throws for 5.3 yards per attempt, just 168 yards, a low 70s rate. Will Levis with a sub-90 rate, 3 of his last 4 games.
Levis now takes the check down to Okonkwo. A loss of 6 on that play.
Yeah, you're better off throwing that one away.
Just one Tennessee pass catcher of note, Calvin Ridley, 59 yards in their most recent loss.
Ridley rumbles for 30.
Nick Westbrook-Akine, a.k.a. Mr. Touchdown, only 19 yards. Lone bright spot for Tennessee's offense Week 14, Tony Pollard, over 100 yards, 4.9 a run. That's 100+ yards 2 of his last 3 games.
Pollard with a couple of stiff arms. Pollard exploding into the Jacksonville secondary.
Maybe feed Pollard some more this week. Cincinnati's defense gave up 130+ yards to Rico Dowdle. Just big run after big run. Over 7 yards per carry allowed.
Dowdle, first down plus. Rico, out of bounds.
Run defense was Cincinnati's one defensive blind spot versus the Cowboys. Normally they see the rest of the field about as well as Mr. Magoo, but they held the Cowboys to 20 points. That's a big deal for a team that's giving up close to 28 for the season.
Pressure off the edge, and getting a piece of that was Hilton.
What? I saw a Mr. Magoo Christmas special thumbnail. Sub-80 rate, under 185 yards, under 6 yards per attempt. A pick, sure, it was Cooper Rush, but if they can do it to Cooper, then why not the Mayo King?
Here's one down the sideline, and broken up. Well played by Marco Wilson as he knocked it away from Turpin.
Titans have given up the 3rd most sacks in 2024. Bengals have the top bag man in the NFL. Trey Hendrickson added another to his league-leading total, which now sits at 12.5. Bengals with 3 sacks a week ago.
Rush is swallowed up, and the sack back at the 20 by Osai.
Tennessee leads Cincinnati 41-37 overall. 2 playoff meetings, first in 1990, Houston Oilers rocking with Cody Carlson. Boomer wearing the stripes, they were doing the icky shuffle, bounced Houston 41-14.